Hi, I'm Jackson. Yeah, Jax for short. Finally accepted myself. I'm going to come out to my mom. I came out to my sister-in-law and my best friend and a couple internet friends. This will this will be the video that will be the first part of my transition I'll have posted on media. Base reveal hello on my LGBT account and it feels so weird. I know I'm gonna get bullied so much because of my closed-minded town, but it's fine because I have my best friend David and my friends who love me, and hopefully my parents will help me through my transition too, and I won't be having to wear like a sports bra that sucks, and I'll just get I can't talk, sorry, but I'll have dysphoria relieved. And message to any other trans person, whether you're MTF, FTM, non-binary. I was considered gender fluid for a while, so non-binary, then I was gender fluid, and that whole mix. It's fine to not know yourself. I was so eager to find myself because I'm like, what if I get older, then I waste a bunch of time where I could have been transitioning, then would have been in the right place, and all these thoughts were in my head. But no matter how hard it is, I know you're like, want it now, want it now. Be patient. Patience, patience, patience. Even if you're not a patient person, be patient with yourself. Be patient with the ones you love. Those are the only two people or two living things, I think, with like your pets or your family or your best friend or yourself. It's the only ones you have to truly be patient with and truly never leave their side. Because if once you leave your side, things can get crazy. And I was on the verge of killing myself, and everything was terrible. But when you learn to trust people, I'm a very closed off person, but when you learn to trust people, it changes a lot. And I think if our society just had broken down those walls of discomfort where we have walls that make us not like a lot of things, if we just educate ourselves and break down those walls of discomfort, a lot of other communities besides LGBT would also feel more accepted, whether it's just people who have depression, people who have anxiety, people any mental illness, or LGBT, or any race or religion. We can all live together if we just educated ourselves on certain things before having an opinion and breaking down the walls of discomfort where people are fine with being with each other. Because a lot of people have discomfort with like gay people because like, oh, I never experienced even knowing a person like that, so then they don't try at all. Or people say, we explain them what transgender is, and they, even though they understand what we're saying, they still don't want anything to do with it because they just don't know. And it's not their fault that people don't know, it's because people don't educate themselves, or we don't educate each other enough. And I think that's the problem with people right now. And yeah, but that's why I think we should really, that's why I try to be an activist and like have people know, because when people don't know, they only stick to things they're learning since they're like very small. So if you learned this certain thing when you're 1 to 10, then you're gonna stick with that your whole life. And it's very hard to change that, and it's hard to change that. So if we just showed these new topics and ideas as when we're like here in middle school or elementary, then they'd be more accepting, like, hey, this is a thing called transgender. You can be whatever you want, kids, okay? You don't have to stick to blue and pink, okay? And religion, it doesn't matter. In my school, they talk about the one religion, and that's like the only thing that exists. It doesn't have to be that way. We can like literally all live together. We don't have to be fighting. We don't have to have wars. It's okay. You can be black. You can be white. You can be any race. You can be any religion, any sexuality or gender. What the hell? But the thing that is blocking people is because they don't care to know, or that their mindset is stuck to one thing. So to the people who are trying so hard like me to accept themselves, but the society is just like breaking down their own walls and crippling themselves, to just remember that there are people like us and people who will try their best to love others and themselves, but don't listen to the ones who are ignorant, because it's not their fault that they're stupid either. They're just programmed in their brains since a little child, even by their stupid parents, that they will live a certain way. And it's not their fault, and we can try to educate them as much as we can, but sometimes we can't do that, and that's why they're the followers. We have to take action and do stuff where we can have a more safe environment for our next generation, and keep on doing that to the next and the next and the next generation until we improve, until our earth is dead. but hopefully it won't die. Because why? Because we will be educating ourselves in order to save it, in order to save our own humans. So a lot of the suicide rates won't go higher, they'll go down until they're zero. And that's how it should be. It should be zero for people in pain. It should be people should be helping each other with mental illness, not be discriminating them, because they can't control it. Like, it's not a joke. I see jokes all the time about suicide, all the time, jokes of like transgender or gay slurs and racial slurs, and it's not the way it should be. It shouldn't be a casual thing to joke about mental illness or whatever. It's just not a thing you should just be like, oh, whatever, that's a joke. It's not a joke. Help each other, people. Like, come on. We should be helping each other, not bringing each other down, because once we bring each other down, then we'll fall, and everyone will fall until we've all fallen. And we don't want that. We want to bring each other up. Got that? So no one's going to tip anyone over in this domino effect. Got that? Because we're going to be helping each other. But so just have hope, no matter how many people you meet. I'm in this closed-minded town as heck, and I'm trying my best to not, like, die every night. This is the message to anyone. This is the message to the boy who's trapped in the wrong body. This is the message to the girl who's abused by her parents. This is a message to the little boy with anger issues and can't help it. This is a message to the little kid who's struggling with everything. Okay? This is to all of you. Everyone. I swear. We are all human. Can't you get that through your head? We're all human. Whether you like doing baseball or football, whether it's something more serious, whether you like girls or boys, whether it's you're nothing, whether it's you just want to be human. We're all human. Can't you just figure that out? No matter how many layers, no matter how many personalities, no matter how many things we've done, it doesn't matter. We've all gone through the same feelings at one point or another. We've all felt angry. We've all felt sad. We've all had a low point in our lives. We've all felt that we had to act for another person just to please them. But we don't have to please others, because we only have to please ourselves. And if we please ourselves, we can help others grow too. So have hope for yourself, because we are all human. You just need to learn that. It doesn't matter if you believe in freaking God or you believe in multiple gods. We're all human. You can think you're right, but don't fight with each other. What's the point? And I can think of a bunch of things wrong with probably everything. Every human, a bunch of things wrong. You know why? Because we're human. We all have flaws. Don't try to make everything perfect. Don't try to make yourself or anyone perfect, because we are perfectly imperfect. And that's the thing that we hear a lot, but it's not embraced. It's not really brought out the meaning. Like, be yourself, be flawed, be this, keep on going, never give up. That's what we're heard since we're a child. But who actually listens to it, and who actually takes it to heart? Who actually takes it to heart? Who takes it to a certain degree where it actually puts something to success or to make a change? Because there's a lot of people making a change in the world, and we don't even know about them. We learn about the wrong people, but we have to focus on ourselves and, like, why am I fighting? Think about that every time you have an argument. Think about that every time you disagree with someone. Only disagree if it's absolutely necessary. If someone's being a freaking idiot and saying racial slurs to your friend, I would probably kick their butt. But still, think about a random argument between a God and an atheist person. A Christian and an atheist person having an argument in class. Is that necessary? No. You're both trying to get to college. You're both trying to please your parents. You're both trying to get a career for yourselves. And I gotta go. I'm sorry. We're all human.